You might ask, as the local member for Cook, why I'd be coming all the way up to the Northern Beaches today to make an announcement about surf lifesaving. And that's true. We have also the finest surf lifesaving clubs of anywhere in the world down in the Shire, and it's great to see some of the young kids from the Shire today. But the reason I wanted to come here today is I wanted to thank the people of the Northern Beaches. As Jason and I were speaking during the course of the summer break, and I have on a number of occasions now expressed my appreciation to the tremendous response and patience of the people of the Northern Beaches that not only kept themselves and their own community safe, but in doing so, they were keeping the rest of the country safe. And I know it was a very tough period for the people on the Northern Beaches, working through that over a time when you would have wanted to be here and with your family and doing the things that families and friends do over the summer. And the people of the Northern Beaches put that aside and did what was right for their country, for their community. And so it's, I think, very fitting to be here and saying thank you to the people of the Northern Beaches, Jason, here at a Surf Lifesaving Club. Because I know from my own experience that there is nothing that is more central to a community that lives along the coast of this amazing country than our Surf Lifesaving Clubs. They are not just a place where 173,000 dedicated members come to and provide a service to their local community. They are the very beating heart of the community itself. From the young nippers and the families that come around those, the social events that occur as a community here in this club and at so many other places. The way our Surf Lifesaving Clubs bind and knit our communities together, I think, is extraordinary. Of course, there is the athleticism and the competition and the healthy lifestyle message that goes along with being a member of a Surf Lifesaving Club. But on top of that, the values that are taught at Surf Lifesaving Clubs, the respect for each other, the respect for community service, the respect for training, and the discipline that goes with that is teaching our young people tremendously important lessons. So I want to say thank you to those more than 173,000 members of our Surf Lifesaving community and the over 300 Surf Lifesaving Clubs. Some are large like this, some are small, like down at Burning Palms in the Royal National Park. Very small clubs. But they've got a great mud pass team, by the way, Graham, which I'm sure you know. But they all do their bit, and we want to help them do their bit even more. Recently, we've already committed over $20 million to support the Surf Lifesaving community doing the amazing job they do looking out for all of us when we come here for a day of leisure with our families. And today we're announcing a further $9.7 million. And that is going to two very important parts of what our Surf Lifesaving community does. Firstly, it helps them with the gear that they need. I just went through, I don't think I was with the gear steward, but the gear steward, I'm sure, would talk about the importance of the equipment they have to help save lives. And I saw some of the new equipment they've been using, which they've got from the United Kingdom, which certainly helps with their training in preparing for rescues. This gear is very important, and clubs will be able to access up to $10,000 a year in getting the gear they need to keep you and your family safe at the beach. But the other thing we're doing today as part of this package is we're investing even more in the training. You know, when you see those men and women out there in the red and yellow, of course you want to know that they've been as trained as best as they possibly can to assist you if you find yourself or your family members in trouble or friends down at the beach. And the training, the time that goes into training in clubhouses like this is even more often than what goes into standing on that beach each day when they're on patrol. And so we need to give them more support on the training, the tools that they need to train, and to ensure that their trainers are of the best possible standard. And I'd say our trainers are the best surf lifesaving trainers of anywhere in the world and sets the standard. So I'm very pleased to be able to be doing that today. I'm a passionate believer in the surf lifesaving movement here in Australia. I think it is quintessential to who we are as Australians because it's about community, it's about service, it's about lifestyle, and it's about values. And I'm happy to back that every single day of the week. And so thank you again to all the Northern Beaches clubs, and there are a lot of them up here, Jason. There's heaps of them up here. And they're all great clubs, and they all do a great job. But to the 314 there is around the country, thank you to all those, and particularly the ones that I'm involved with down in the Shire. They've had a difficult time over COVID. And just before I pass over to the Minister, during COVID, it's been community groups like this that has got us through to where we are now. And so I'm really looking forward, as I said yesterday, to the vaccination program formally starting on Monday. That will formally get away on Monday, and we'll be sending the clearest possible messages about the importance of that vaccine, the safety of that vaccine. That vaccination means that as this year progresses, the normality of life that we enjoy as Australians, which includes coming here, getting together as part of a community, getting out there in our great Australian environment, and particularly on these amazing beaches that we have all around our coastline, we want that to return to normal. That vaccination is the pathway back to that normal. And so I just want to continue to encourage. I'll be leading by example on that front, and it's important that we all engage with that process, understand the information, become informed from the true sources, from the authorised sources. The best medical experts in the world here in Australia designed this program, running this program to keep you safe and to ensure the Australian comeback from the COVID-19 pandemic continues.